What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to talk about how you can run a slant versus press coverage. Let's get started. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about 3 different releases that you can do to work this slant against press, okay? It's always good to have different things in our arsenal to beat this DB, but first we're going to talk about what the object of it is, okay? So against man coverage, DB's going to be probably on this inside leverage from you, okay? He'll be lined up maybe like if you're in this stance, he's taking away the inside. He'll be even with like your left eye right here, and this good stance, he's trying to take away this inside, seal you off, and force you into the sideline, okay? But now, he's not going to bite, and the goal, what we're trying to do is get him to turn his hips and commit to the sideline. He's not going to commit to the sideline if we don't make our move believable off the line of scrimmage. So if we give him a little bit of a chatter, he's just going to be here and slide with us, and he's not going to bite, and then we're not going to be able to get back underneath him, okay? So we have to give him something that's believable, and we have to attack this outside and have really sudden feet to get him off of this block and to get him to turn his hips, okay? But now, our eyes are super important too. If we're looking here and we're looking inside this whole time, he ain't going to bite. We need to be looking over his outside shoulder to really focus on getting him to turn his hips. The goal, everything that we do when we're trying to run a slant versus press coverage is to get this guy to turn his hips, commit his hips to the sideline, and to run with us so we can just put our foot in the ground. He's fully committed upfield. He's not going to be able to turn out of there fast, swat him by, or just foot in the ground and get up on this 45-degree angle and catch the slant right off the ball. But here's the other thing, guys. We can't spend all this freaking time out here. Now, everybody loves to say, oh, this diamond release, it takes too long, whatever you want to say about it. But here's the thing. If we're sudden with our feet and we have good timing with this quarterback and we understand the concept of timing with our quarterback, all the moves that we do out here don't matter as long as we're sudden with our feet and we don't waste time going through 10, 20 moves. We pick a move, we stick with it, we react to the DB, use our hands, use proper hand technique, and then get back underneath. But the primary goal of when we run a slant against press is to get this DB's hips fully committed to the outside. Let's go over some releases. All right, guys, so this first release that we're going to talk about today is the diamond release, okay? So this diamond release, what it is it's 3 hard steps to the outside to get this guy to commit his hips, okay? So the DB's lined up inside. He's lined up on your left eye, and when we come out of this route here, we're going hard. 1, eyes are looking straight downfield. We're selling like we're just going to fade, and we're trying to run right by him right now. DB thinks he's got us. He's going to force us into the sideline, so he commits his hips, and he commits all the way, and he works us outside. Now, when we go 1, then we go 2, 3 at almost this 45-degree angle, like we're just trying to get wide right now and get him outside. So we're coming here. So we go set, go. We're going 1, 2, 3, foot in the ground, right? Keep this good pad level. We're swatting him by, and then we come right back underneath. The goal of this is to get this DB, you go hard 3 steps to maybe get him to be here and commit his hips. Now, if we get him to commit his hips fully like this, we may not even have to swat him by. We can just go sudden stick in the ground, and he's screwed from this position. But if we go 1, 2, 3, and let's say he's about right here, he's trying to get hands on us, that's when we work our hand technique and we attack these elbows or the back of the shoulder or right here on this arm to get him off of us, having a strong hand technique, okay, guys? But the main thing is going 3 hard steps to the outside. 1, 2, 3, like we're selling this fade, foot in the ground, then go. I'm gonna show you guys a drill to work this release. All right, guys, so these cones right here are angled at the angle that you want to take on this diamond release, okay? You want to take about this 45-degree angle to this sideline to get this DB's hips to commit, okay? So you're gonna be working 2 cones right now. You're gonna set up 3 cones. You're gonna be working these 2 right here. So you're gonna start off in your normal stance. We're going a hard 3 steps here, making sure my eyes are good. I'm looking over his outside shoulder. 1, 2, 3, sudden stick. Then my eyes are coming here. 1, 2, 3, sudden stick, and I'm coming back over the middle like I'm ready to run this slant, okay? The most important thing, though, guys, is that even when we work this diamond release, when we go stick here, we don't get stuck at the top, okay? When we go here, we don't bring our pad level up and we don't accelerate out of this thing. We put our foot in the ground, we're running out of this thing, and we're pushing off of this inside portion of our leg so we can actually accelerate out of this thing and get some separation. I'm gonna show you how this thing's gonna look full speed. All right, guys, so this next release I want to get into is I call it this slide release. 1, 2, okay? So we're sliding this DB to the outside, then we're giving him a nice little 1, 2 here stick to get him off this platform, to fully commit his hips, to make him think we're going outside. Then we cut right back underneath on this slant. So most important thing on this, like we said, we're in our stance, right? DB's lined up on this left eye. He's square. He might be right up trying to jam us. He might be a couple yards off. He might be a little bit of yard off. He's giving us a little bit of space. We're coming here, but he's taking away the inside. So we slide him right, okay? Now, when we slide him right, we want to stay out of that range of that DB, okay? We don't want his position as he's here, and he's taught to come run into his hands. You know what I'm talking about? Like he wants us to run into his hands here because this is where he's most explosive, okay? DB's not supposed to lunge at us, but if we stay stay out of that range here, we're in this range of the DB, he either has to come to us or he has to stay right there, okay? Now, I like our odds when he just has to stay right there, or if he comes to us when we give him this 1-2, we can just slap, rip, slap, chop, slap, swim, or slap, swim, whatever it may be, okay? But if he stays back, which I think most likely he will, when we slide and we give him a 1-2, we got to make this 1-2 believable to get him on his heels, to get him off this platform, okay? So when we go here, let's say we're lined up on the right, we're coming back left. We slide here, then we're here, right? Get this DB on his heels, then we go 1-2, and when we go 2, it's aggressive head and shoulder movement to get him to jump back outside. The goal against press when we're running a slant is to get his hips to commit, then we shoot back right underneath, okay? So slide, 1-2 aggressive, come back underneath, accelerating out of this thing on a slant. I'm gonna show you this thing's gonna look full speed. All right, guys, so this next drill we're gonna be working on, this next release, I should say, is going to be where the DB's in almost like this catch technique. He's not right up in our grill, right into presses, jam us. He's about 1 to 2 yards off, still on this inside shoulder, but we gotta close the distance with him, guys, okay? But another thing, though, is we don't wanna run right into contact and run right into his powerful position right here, okay? I'm not saying avoid contact, but this is a situation where we don't wanna run right into contact, okay? We wanna stay, give ourselves some room to where he's on his heels, we close this distance, but we're either gonna make him commit to us or make him stay back on his heels, and then we give him an aggressive 1-2, just like we were working with that slide release, okay? So you're gonna be here, nice hesitation off the line. So we're gonna hesitate up to him, 1-2, and then we're gonna cut back right underneath on this slant. Now, the 1-2, again, the 1 has gotta be aggressive, but the 2 has gotta sell our head and our shoulder movement, because what this is doing is this first step here is giving a jab inside. Now, what that's setting up is like we're just going inside right now and we're trying to get back outside of him to get him to commit his hips. That's why our second has gotta be aggressive with our shoulders and our head to move him off this platform, and we put our foot in the ground and we're accelerating out of this break. Again, though, when we go 1-2, we're not nice and tall 1-2. 1-2 explosive, and we're coming right back underneath this thing, accelerating out of the break, okay? So this is against like a catch technique or a soft press where we address him, then we go 1-2, come back underneath. I'm gonna show you how this thing's gonna look full speed. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Please leave in the comments any routes you guys would like to see me break down next. That would really mean a lot to me. And please subscribe to this channel. That would also really mean a lot to me. I'll see you guys next time.